look at that camera and say
Jackson anaweza hit Ballon d'Or levels. I'm telling you.
Acha nikwambie. Kipatia Olunga na Jackson. Chances Jackson anapata Chelsea patia Olunga. Olunga anakuwa top scorer Premier League. Patia Olunga na mimi jazi yangu ya Chelsea napatia Olunga. Mbele Jackson. Mbele Jackson.
Unampenda. Mimi kwa Chelsea Jackson namweka wapi wing.
Welcome to our debut episode of The Final Verdict. And today we're going to discuss the best strikers between Man United and Chelsea. And we're going to look at Nicolas Jackson and Hojlund. Both are currently struggling, even their strikers are struggling. Haaland is, although he was injured, he's not currently on form as he was at the beginning of the year. Jackson, only the hat-trick against Spurs that can be mentioned. So Mr. Haji, tell us, without putting on your Chelsea lenses, Jackson or Hojlund?
Well, being a Chelsea fan, I think I should be Chelsea's best ambassador. Mm-hmm. But if you love football, I like Hojlund's mentality and what he offers to his teammates. And what I mean mentality is that the determination in playing. Unajua, mimi kicheki Jackson, mimi mwana Jackson, mimi fan wa Chelsea, na mwana daily. Jackson akiuza, it's another day in the office. Amezoea kuuza than kufunga. Unaelewa? So akiuza yani haimuumi. Unaona ile anaweza turn yani ni sawa tu, si ingine itakuja na nikiuza. But ukiangalia Hojlund mazee anatafuta hizo chances. Akipata moja auze, anataka kujikula yeye kwanza kabla hata manager yake kasirike. The player is already dissatisfied. So Hojlund is a player who at his young age akona ambition ya kukuwa the best striker already, either at United or even in the Premier League. But for Jackson, business as usual, Joe. Kufunga Mungu akitujalia, kuuza ni kawaida. Sasa for me as a fan inaniuma juu Chelsea na create chances mazee. You know, Jackson akifika huko mbele mazee ni vituko tu. Yaani angalie post atapiga back atakikuwa Cristiano. I mean it's confusing for Jackson.
After this we'll give you a Man United shirt. Don't worry. No. But anyway, Mr. Mark, Hojlund or Jackson?
I'll say Jackson. And the reason why I'll say this is because first of all ukiangalia venye Jackson ucheza. Jackson ukiangalia fundamentals zake, anaweza link play vizuri, anaweza dribble vizuri, anaweza isolate watu, anaweza cheza across the front three. He's speedy. Maybe Hojlund is just as fast, but ako more versatile from that point of view. Na pia ana link vizuri na teammates wake better. Maybe he's still raw in terms of like Hindo, only his second season. Like we were speaking of.
So is Hojlund. Hojlund is also raw.
Yeah, but unajua Hojlund pia ako pia raw, but ukiangalia Hojlund has played high level football since 2019 kwa sababu wamekuwa tangu Copenhagen yenye
Copenhagen is not high level. Copenhagen is not high level
football.
This was their first time in Champions League in how long?
Amecheza more senior football kushinda Jackson. No, Jackson hata Senegal squad ya 2021 hii yenye ilibeba AFCON hakuwa. He's that true. I think alipewa chance na I think coach after Emery atoke and then coach mwingine akampe chance. The last 15 games akafunga bao kama 9 and then all of a sudden Chelsea wamemnunua. Sindo? So that means this is a kid that is raw. Ananikumbusha sana Van Persie when he came to Arsenal. Van Persie ungetel anaweza cheza ball but unaweza tell ako raw in some aspects.
Okay, so minus the potential. Haaland or Jackson?
Jackson bado. Mimi nitasema Jackson tu angalia hata Chelsea. Chelsea have spent a lot of money on big strikers, the Lukakus, the Aubameyangs, the Fernando Torreses of this world in recent times. Since Diego Costa left, you guys have had a problem with strikers, the Moratas of this world. But in his first season when he's supposed to be raw and for a struggling team, because remember that Chelsea were always finishing in top 4 even before, with the Moratas of this world were missing chances. But right now I think, if I'm not wrong, he's already scored 10 league goals. Who else has done that so far? And this is a guy who's raw, who is missing a lot of big chances, but he's still scoring them in equal measure at the same time. So if he can play for Chelsea for 2-3 more years in a settled team, as the team improves, you expect in like 2 or 3 years, if you add his talent that he clearly has, that this guy can even hit Ballon d'Or levels. Because I really think akona hiyo potential. Ballon d'Or levels. Jackson anaweza hit Ballon d'Or level.
Ebu look at that camera and say Jackson is going to
hit Ballon d'Or level.
Shukisha.
I'm telling you. Skia. Reason nasema hivyo ni juu Hojlund yes has the mentality, yes. Yes, he's strong, he's powerful, he's quick, but he's basically the midfield, the striking version of McTominay, the type of person who technically he has a lot he needs to improve about his game. Tukue too honest.
Okay, I think producer, you need to introduce Alcoblo before the guests come to the show. Because, but anyway, Haji, Hojlund or Jackson, who do you think is going to be a good striker for their respective teams, United or Chelsea, in the next 3 years, as Mark has based on his argument on potential?
The argument of potential, hata Martial bado kuna potential leo. Unaelewa? But what didn't Martial have? Mentality, bro. Unaelewa? When you're playing top flight football, potential inakufaga after 2-3 years. Wanaangaliaga, what do you offer to your teammates? Martial mpaka leo is a player with potential. How many years? Amekuwa United tangu kwa 18 years. If Jackson's mentality does not improve, Jackson atabaki potential mpaka another 10 years. But kitu nani ako nayo already, anaitwaje, Hojlund, is a mentality, determination, hunger, desire to score. Hizo ndo vitu hufunzwi. Mourinho akichukuaga kina Drogba alikuwa anaona njaa more than the technical abilities that Didier had. Unangoja tu, unaelewa? The fact that player hata akicheza ball hiyo bao afungi tu, anafunga jukwaa kuna njaa. There is a bigger why to why he's playing football. Yes, football has changed. Hatuwezi compare hizo enzi za Drogba na kina Hojlund na Jackson. But Jackson ako casual. Jackson haelewi what's it at stake if Chelsea doesn't win or if Chelsea wins. Amezoea kueni whatever happens, yako sawa wearing a Chelsea shirt. Kwake ni dream. But for some people ukiangalia enzi za kina Lampard, enzi za kina John Terry, the badge si kuvaa tu. Kuna standard ya kuvaa jersey ya Chelsea. Si kucheza tu. Sasa Chelsea wao wanacheza, Enzo Fernandez ajui kuchezea Chelsea nini? Caicedo ajui kuchezea Chelsea nini? Jackson ajui kuchezea Chelsea nini? Anavaa jersey juu. The pride in Chelsea now, the pride that they're celebrating, ilijengwa na mababu zao. Kina Drogba, Lampard, walijenga hiyo pride ya kuvaa jezi Chelsea. Sasa hizo unataka kuvaa jezi Chelsea. Mimi ni mfano Chelsea. Kama si shoot mimi sidungi jezi. Juu sasa ni kuchekwa.
Repeat that. Yeah, but anyway, Mark.
Yes.
What does Jackson have that Hojlund doesn't have?
Jackson can dribble. Jackson, like I said, can play across the front three very well. Jackson, like I said, can give you assists on a more regular basis. Jackson can link play and combine well with his teammates, which indicates he a better team player kushinda Hojlund.
But you see, that's how Chelsea has been set up over the years.
Exactly.
Their striker is not an out-and-out striker. Their striker has to either play wide. Like Drogba wasn't like an out-and-out striker.
But you see, I'll give an example of maybe the team he's in right now, unless Mnunue like leaders who can take these guys by their hands now and be this is how to do it. Maybe they'll improve. Because I'll give you an example. Van Persie, umsaliti yeye hata kabla ende mani. Van Persie, I remember I was listening to a podcast. Yenye alikuwa anasema high performance podcast. You guys should check it out. Alikuwa anasema that when he came to Arsenal, he was a hothead by the way when he was at Feyenoord. Ni mtu mwenye I think aliyekuwa bench Feyenoord and then sijui akajamia coach hakuchezeshwa for a while and then when he came back he scored like 5 goals. He was just a hothead like Balotelli. But when he came to Arsenal, like he was wondering why he's not going to the next level and akaongea na Wenger akamuuliza what do I need to do. Wenger told him I'm not going to tell you but you are a million miles away from being top class. So he akaanza kuobserve what Dennis Bergkamp was doing, what Thierry Henry was doing. These hani watu walibeba invincibles, like ni watu walibeba multiple titles and they had seen it and done it all. Then all of a sudden he's even copying what Bergkamp was doing off the pitch. Anasema in terms of like hata chai hatumi sukari and that's how he improved.
So
who does Jackson have mwenye anaweza look upon? Maybe Thiago Silva.
I mean the same can be said about Hojlund. Who does Hojlund have?
No, but you see the team that he's in, pia hiyo by the iko haiko set up in a way that their leaders he can look up to. But I look at it from the point of view of in 3 or 4 years hama players wakicheza pamoja, cause maybe you can tell that Chelsea has mnanunua a lot of young players wakicheza pamoja for a long time, wapate hiyo experience pamoja, like maybe they could get to the next level, whereas with Man U haujuni direction gani wana take sahi.
Which striker would you buy at Chelsea
Now, looking at how Chelsea is playing currently, with Pochettino being manager, with our style of play, I'm not going for Osimhen. I know the question is, who are you going for? I'm not going for Osimhen. There's a striker that I think the world is turning a blind eye to, Alexander Isak, the Newcastle striker. With the way Chelsea is playing this football, I mean, napatia Isak number 9, without even wasiwasi yote. Now, after Isak, I'd go for Osimhen currently.
Olunga?
Acha nikwambie, ukipatia Olunga na Jackson, chances Jackson anapata Chelsea, patia Olunga. Olunga anakuwa top scorer Premier League. Patia Olunga na mimi jazi yangu ya Chelsea napatia Olunga. Mbele ya Jackson. Mbele ya Jackson.
Unampenda.
Mimi kwa Chelsea.
Alafu Jackson anamweka wapi, wing?
Bench.
Hapo no. When you play Jackson or wing, he becomes like the wind. Jackson can turn defenders in a way that I've never seen.
Exactly.
Unaelewa?
Talent.
Playing Jackson wide, he's deadlier than playing Jackson as a center forward or as a number 9. Akicheza wide, has more space. Meaning, unajua Jackson kitu moja ni haunagi pitch vizuri. So, akicheza wide, I mean, when he's facing goal, a turn na defender, angalie. Do you know, field of view yake inakuwa wider because akona hii corner flag na akona hii corner flag. Field inakuwa kubwa all of a sudden. Sawa, meaning he can see the next pass. Unaona? But akicheza number 9, mazee anaangalia hiyo goalkeeper. Alafu anza kudribble. When the rest of kina Palma huko na Sterling wana make run, huyu jamaa onagi for some reason. But when he plays wide, mazee huyu jamaa ni bamba. Kwanza Jackson mimi nimemwona Jackson against Van Dijk. Van Dijk alikula stress. Nimeona Jackson against Konate. Waliumia, unaona, but when he's further wide, akicheza number 9, matanga.
That's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know who's better between Nicolas Jackson and Rasmus Hojlund. Until next time, see ya.